Hey, what's up, everybody? This is your boy Country for Life coming straight at you with a tutorial on how to put in a air traffic control radar in any aircraft that you have in your Microsoft Flight Simulator library. This will only work if you have the deluxe version of FSX. And again, I repeat, you have to have the deluxe version in FSX for this to work. And the only reason you have to have the deluxe version is because you have to have the air traffic control tower, um, which is only provided in the deluxe version. All right, let's get started. If you don't have this program, which is called WinRare, you need to go download it. If you have something else you can open up compress files with, then more power to you. But I use WinRare. It's a free download. You can go to Google, look it up, WinRAR, download the free version, and get started. Alright, let's get started. I already have this on my desktop, which is this particular notepad right here. So what we're going to do is, let's put WinRAR back over here out the way. And by the way, I have blown this up so that way it can be a little bit easier for you guys to read it, or to be able to see my desktop, because I normally have this set at like 1650 by 1020, something like that. But anyway, I is way smaller than that now, so hopefully you're able to see it. It still might be a little blurry, and by the time YouTube get a hold to it, it'll be worse than what it is now. But anyway, I have this on my desktop here. I'm gonna double click it. Let's try to bring that over. Matter of fact, let's see, can I increase the font a little bit more to make it better for you to see it. Alright, here we go. The way that you're gonna get this, you're gonna follow the link in my video, and you're gonna download it. Once you download this, this is pretty much what you're gonna see on your desktop. It's gonna be in the form of a stack of books like this. If you're using WinRare, I don't know how it's gonna look if you use another program out there, but if you're using WinRare, this is what it's gonna look like once you download it from the link I provided from the video. It's gonna look like this on your desktop, and then you're gonna double click it. Once you double click it, this is what it should look like after it open. And up top I put follow the instructions from my YouTube video and enjoy. So what you want to do, you're gonna end up copying this first part. I labeled it part 1 and part 2. Only reason because I didn't want anybody to get confused and try to just copy and paste everything they see. Alright, so now that we got that copy, I minimized it to my desktop, which is here. I just minimized it right now back down to my desktop. We're gonna go to start, and like I said before, I don't know what kind of what route you would have to take if you have Vista, but if you have WinSP, this should be a breeze for you. I'm gonna try to make it as slow and self-explanatory as possible, so it won't be no questions or anything. What we're gonna do is we're gonna go to the start menu, go to my computer, go to local disk C, double click that, go to program files. Now we want to scroll down to Microsoft Games, which is here. Go to Microsoft Flight Simulator X. Now we want to go down to Sim Objects. What we're doing right now, we just basically going to the airplane that you want to put the radar in. So once we go down, we go to Sim Objects, go to Airplanes. And for this tutorial, I'm going to do it in a Boeing 747, the default Boeing 747, which will make it a little bit easier for everybody. It works in third-party planes, it doesn't matter. As long as that plane has a panel config file in it, or folder, or whatever you want to call it, it'll work. So what you want to do, you want to double-click Boeing 747. Alright, here's the panel folder in here. We're going to double-click on panel. I'm going to scroll over to panel folder. This is the panel config file right here. This is what you're looking for. It's gonna show type CFG file, which is panel config file. Double click that. Alright, as you can see, there are something similar here that looks like what we already copied. This is basically what we're gonna paste, what we copied in the first part. We're gonna paste it right up on here where it says Windows 07. Actually on yours, let me take that back. On your panel, in your panel config file, it should say Windows 06 equal mini panel. You won't have Windows 07 equal GPWS. I have added a GPWS to my 747, which gives me the altitude call out and all of that. That's a different story. I can put a tutorial on that too, on how to install that in your plane. But I have a seventh line which says Windows 07 equals GPWS, but yours should stop at Windows 06 equals mini panel. And so what we're going to do now is going to click behind. Let's, you know what, I'm going to do this. Let's get rid of this. Alright, I'm going to do the tutorial as if I only have 6 lines. So what we're going to do is we're going to click behind Windows 06 equal mini panel, hit the enter key, which brings you right up under it. Right click your mouse and hit paste. So now we just paste everything that we copied from the file that I uploaded from the first part. So now what we have is on the window titles we have Windows 00 equal main panel, Windows 01 equals Radio Shack, Windows 02, so forth, all the way down to Windows 06. Now what we have to do, we had to change these numbers from what we just pasted, Windows 09 through Windows 015. We had to change those so they can fall in order of the ones that you already have in your panel config file, which in your case is going to be Windows 09 is going to be changed to Windows 07, and so forth all the way down. So let's go ahead and do this real quick. Let's change that to 08, and it's going to be 09. Next one's going to be 10. It's going to be 11, 12, and 13.